Shoot. I think that restarted my stream to an entirely different one. I think it did. Okay. It did. Fudge. Great, now I need to go back and fix all of them. There's gotta be a better way to do this. 3... 4... 5. No. Did it still not show up? Well, that's so frustrating. Well, I appreciate your help, Neon. I have no idea what's going on with this. I will have to troubleshoot more extensively another time. But that's like 3 different chat programs that aren't showing my chat. Where's my profile? Why does... Oh, I guess I click on my profile. There we go. And... edit? What? What? Apparently only premium users can edit their posts on Twitter. I feel like by describing Once Human as Fallout but with more Eldritch horrors, if I was a bigger streamer slash YouTuber, I would get in trouble for some reason somehow. You have a great time, Neon. Thank you for stopping by. Alright, well, trying to fix my chat was a bust. Spent a good like 15 or so minutes. Oh, okay, so, for anyone else that's currently watching, hold on. I have a few shiny deviations. So deviations are, I don't know, if you want to think about it like Pal World, they're basically my pals. Like, you can kind of capture wild ones. They're not just like chilling out in the open like that. You kind of have to find them in specific spawn points, or they drop from other sources. But when you put them on your base, they kind of go out and do stuff for you. Like my little Digby boys. See that guy over there? He's mining ore. Doesn't like actually mine ore that's spawned. It like spawns its own ore. But I have a bunch of these guys. This is what they usually look like, kind of silvery. Then you have the gold variant and the prismatic variant. And those are the shinies I got so far. I finally started on a hardcore server, or I guess a non-novice server, which is the only place you can get those. I also got some kitties. This one is the regular one, and you can get a black and white little tuxedo kitty. And then there's also like a fat orange one. The cats really don't do much, at least nothing worth mentioning. They basically just make your sleep better, which I never sleep in the game anyway. All sleeping really does is restore your health and get rid of your insanity, that little black bar kind of at the bottom. Anyway, I also have this guy to help with that. Spawn a little jelly cube. He forms a little barrier. Apparently the eyes aren't attached, but that's okay. These things are supposed to be weird. And it eats away at your insanity and gives you a little bit of health back. I feel like this is based off the SCP, the Tickle Monster, which is just like a little gel that's like all happy and makes you smile. It's like born from an evil hate monster, but it turned out different because it had a loving mother. Really crazy and weird. but it's a cool story. Anyway, let's see. What are we going to do? This is my base right now. It's mostly 100% form function. It's not supposed to look particularly pretty. Over there is another base that I'm building. I have an alt, and the cool thing about alts, you can, same with your friends, you can go to their bases and give build permissions, and you can build whatever you want. So right here I'm in the process of building a massive farm. Oh no, I'm stuck in the water. You can see I also have a series of other deviations over here. These are all just kind of like the extra ones that I have that aren't particularly good. You can get a bunch of Digby boys by farming gold and silver. Mostly silver. I don't think I've ever seen one drop from gold, but that could just be luck, I guess. Or maybe it's a, I don't know. All the rare ones I've gotten have been from silver. Anyway, let me repair my armor and stuff, and then we'll go do something a little bit more interesting. Don't need to repair that. This is good enough for now. All of my armor is severely outdated. I've been trying to hold off until level 40 so I could just have the highest tier armor. So I already have the materials for it, but unfortunately... Oh, I'm not the owner, so I can't repair those. Guess I gotta craft some boots. Oh no, do I not have... Alright, I'll just craft some tier 3 boots for now. It's good enough. Alright, good enough. Oh god, I just realized I still have the goggles displaying, and they are terrible. Black. The funny thing is you can have like both of these showing at the same time, and sometimes they'll clip through each other or just give you a really weird face like that. Like one is like a full-on gas mask, and you can have goggles under it for some reason. Alright, you know, I'll show you guys one of my favorite farming spots real quick. How I, have been getting all my Digby boys. I also have a program right now that I've been using. I'm sure you guys have heard of Overwolf before. It is basically an overlay for video games, so I basically have like an entire map of the area on my right side, and it's really nice. I thoroughly enjoy it. Helps you find stuff a lot easier for the most part. It pings up a lot of things that are... Oh, look, a Digby right there. 2 Digbys right there. Neither of these are the shiny variants, so I think I'm just going to ignore them for now. I kind of want to say I don't want to, because I could always put them on my alt farm, but I don't care enough. I also believe... I don't know if there's a hard limit in the game, but I've noticed after I capture 1 or 2, they stop spawning, so maybe there's like a spawn delay. Ooh. I don't want to go all the way down there. But, oh god, no, I need to turn off the radio, I just realized. I think that music is copyright, which seems really weird. Like, the whole music and copyright issues with video games has gotten really strange over the past few years. So before, you could listen to the full-on, like, Spotify radio station, and you know, you own the music, or at least you had the rights to the music, so you could listen to whatever you want. It's not like you were using the music specifically in a recording. It was just kind of background noise, you know? And then they got weird about it. I think it's really silly. Thankfully, the one I'm listening to right now is royalty-free and like copyright-free. I just have to provide proper, I can't even think of the word, accreditation? Like, hey, I'm using this. And of course I can bypass that, because if the licensing basically says if you purchase the music, you don't have to do that anymore. Not that I'm sure how you could prove that. But yeah. This is a coffee date, by the way. Oh, look, somebody else has been digging over here. 2-chain. Oh. Oh, no. Okay, never mind. I thought I saw one spawn for me, too. So, this area over here, a lot of people call it, like, the snow lake. It's salt. All of this is salt. It does kind of look snowy, and it's really beautiful. But this is a salt lake. A lot of people love to build over here for a variety of reasons. That was a little bit of lag. But it's great for mining almost everything. Like, you can see we're passing by a bunch of... to the right, the yellowy stuff is copper. To the right there, the pointy stuff is tungsten. I think this stuff in front of me is aluminum. That is tin. They all look incredibly similar. This is sulfur, the yellowish rock. I think somebody else is farming over here. We might have to change to a different world, but the spawn rate over here is absurd. One time I've completed a circuit, and then by time I looped back around, it was already respawning, so... Oh, yep, like here... Oh, God! Here's some gold. There we go. Gold kind of looks chunky and a little bit more orange. It's like yellow-orange. I think I just messed up my run a little bit, but you get the idea. There's kind of like a little inner part you can go around, which, oh god, the worst part. Oh, I forgot about Misiko. There's an NPC in the game. She's one of like the main characters, and whenever you get close to one of the borders, all of the sound turns off, and it's just her saying, "Go no further," even before you actually see the barrier of the world. I don't understand what the point is. I wish I could turn her off. Like, I get it. I've heard it. Can I just, like, ignore your warning since I'm not actually going into the bad area? The whole story of the game is fairly interesting, by the way. It's a little bare bones, but I think a lot of you would be interested in it. Oh no, that was the one we just passed. I was about to break for it. The overall story for this game is essentially there's this foundation called the Rosetta Foundation. No relation to Rosetta Stone. Although that would be funny if they had a like a leader or something. It's like, oh yeah, my name is Stone. I'm with Rosetta. I'm the interpreter here. It's like a huge badass, like muscles, scars all over his body. It's like, oh no, I don't do fighting anymore. I'm just the linguistics guy. And he just has like a little owl. Look, here's another Digby boy right there. Oops. You know what's the saddest thing? Oh my god, I'm stuck on a tree. That's the one bad thing about bikes, is they can't really get through obstacles very well, but they can kind of fit around them fairly easily. But yeah, the Rosetta Foundation discovered something they call Rift Space, and which is essentially like the Void, which is where like Cthulhu and other monsters like him are from. And then, oh god, nope, can't go up there. And then, essentially, they found out they can essentially lock some of the Great Old Ones, I think they're just called Great Ones, in these containment facilities. And I don't think they're, like, full-on, like, elder gods, but they are powerful monsters, effectively. You can see silver blends in with almost everything. It's freaking terrible. But yeah, the whole story is they find that they can capture these guys, put them in a containment facility, and then provided they feed them live human souls, they essentially generate a near unlimited amount of power. And what song is this? Oh, this is from Zelda. Wow, that was really distracting. Anyway, they find they can get unlimited amount of power by essentially sacrificing humans to elder gods, and go no further. Okay, this song is really distracting. I'm gonna skip it real quick. Skip. There we go. Where is that silver? So, yeah, they find out they can get unlimited power from these monoliths they built, which sounds pretty much as Eldritch as you think. It's a monolith to this elder god that they've trapped inside. They feed human sacrifices to and get as much power as they could possibly want. However, they fuck around a little too much, and they find out that you can't really do that long term, or perhaps maybe they were just doing too many, or they thought they had everything, oh my god, under control, and they didn't. So they had a breach. I forget what the breach was called. I think it was just called Starfall. And essentially all these elder gods burst through and caused an apocalyptic event. So think Fallout, except instead of nuclear bombs, it is elder gods causing madness, destruction, murdering humans, you name it. Like, there's just straight up causing a ruckus, you know? But then they decide that, let's see, what's the story? They decide that, like I said, I'm distracted by this music right now. I had to turn it up in order to get the audio levels to pick up on the stream. Ooh, where is this? I know there's one nearby. But yeah, so they decide that it would be a great idea to infuse humans with deviation energy. Or I guess deviant energy. There's a difference between the two, but I don't recall which they did. They decided to basically make a blend of both human and elder horror, effectively. If you've ever heard of the SCP archives, highly recommend. That's kind of what this game is based off of, SCP, which is short for Secure, Contain, Protect, which is kind of like a government organization that, oh my god, the lag is real. Come on, just give me a motorcycle. There we go. Except this, in this case, the SCP, the Rosetta Foundation, are the bad guys, and they're not trying to protect anyone, they're just trying to further their own interests. But anyway, they decide to experiment by infusing humans with elder god energy and make metahumans, which not only are incredibly resistant to Star Source, which is essentially elder god radiation. The best way I could describe it is strange energy, where it's like radiation that over time causes things to warp and become weird or strange. For instance, the Digby Boys, little silver toy guys, come to life and start mining rock and eating it, like, or a plushy beaver that goes around chopping down wood. Like, there's so many different things. But it becomes weird and strange, and not only are the metahumans resistant to that, but they can actually harness that energy and become stronger. So eventually you have a schism in the Rosetta Foundation where you have the evolutionists, which believe that the only way forward is by essentially converting everyone into these things. I don't think I can go get that, or at least I don't want to go get that. Anyway, that's my little farming route. It's great for mining silver and gold, which is amazing for making money, especially if you have the perk to do so, to smelt it down into bars. Alright, I guess we'll go ahead and do some main story quest stuff. Where is it? J tasks? Okay. I might as well collect all these little mini quests. One big gripe about this game is the UI is pretty terrible. Okay, so I need to activate 5 rift anchors, which I guess are kind of like stabilizers. I guess reality stabilizers. That's my best guess is what they actually do. So we'll find a good spot and then drop down. Where? More Zelda stuff. Ah, here we go. So already got that one. These are the rift anchors, by the way. I think that's a brewery workshop. Interesting. Let's see. There's only like one there. So let's go down here instead. Actually, I'm not sure. I think it will point to the ones I need to activate. I think. So usually the game's like, hey, go here, activate this one instead. But there's a border. Okay, so that's the wetlands. That's the broken delta. So I guess I need chalk peaks. So I mean, here's 2 rift anchors right here. That's the monolith. So in reality, I only need 4 more. Is that is considered Chalk Peak? So yeah, I think I'll go here. I'll hit like 2 of these and then loop around and hit that one. Anyway, so where was I? Rosetta Foundation. Oh yeah, the evolutionists. So, the evolutionists say that, oh, we need to infuse humans with weird DNA stuff. So they do. And that happens. You are apparently one of them, which is how the story goes. I think there's more to it, because I don't... The story of the game's not even close to being done. Like, if you look at the map, see all this clouded stuff? I think there's even more that you just can't go further past. All of that is parts of the game that have not even been added yet. So there's a lot. There's a lot to be added. The game has been out for... I don't even think it's been out for a full year yet. So it's pretty interesting. Definitely needs some work, but overall, it's a very fun game, especially for $0. My only complaint is that it requires... I wouldn't say it requires, but there's a lot of good decorative stuff that is locked behind a paywall. But it's all cosmetic, like skins, weapon skins, stuff for your house. All of it's cosmetic that you don't need and that you're not at a disadvantage for buying. Or not buying, rather. So there's no absolutely zero pay-to-win mechanics. However, as somebody that loves to decorate, I really hate how so much good stuff is locked behind a paywall. Anyway. Oh, by the way, that thing back there is called Man Bus. It is, as the name implies, a bus that walks around on several human arms and will drop down occasionally, letting off its passengers, which are those creatures that attacked me. And there's a chest on there that you can grab, like, I think once a day, maybe once every few hours. I think I'm going the right way. Itch. So, let's just ramp off of this. Oh, bad idea. Bad idea. Can't see anything. I just know that I'm bouncing. This is actually pretty sick. I'm gonna fall off my bike. Oh, I didn't fall off my bike. Oh, but I'm out of gas. Okay. Can I get off? There we go. Hello, bike. it disappeared back into the ether where it belongs. So one of the things I really wish you could do is this game has Breath of the Wild kind of mechanics. Like, if you get up high enough and you jump... Okay, I can't jump high enough. But you can do like a little glider by just pressing jump again while in air. Like a little spectral falcon thing. And it's really neat. It lets you slow fall and glide. I like it. It's really cool. However, I really wish you could activate it, or at least some version of slow fall, while you were on a vehicle. Maybe it would be exclusive to motorcycle only, which would make it the only vehicle worth using, but it'd be so nice to just like fly off a cliff and then glide. It'd be so cool. A few things that I really like about this game that Fallout didn't have is that you can actually create a very decent looking base without buying any of the premium decorative items. Let's see. There it is. Oh god. Lag. Okay, there it was. The game servers are fairly laggy, is one of the biggest issues I've had. Not always, just some days, sometimes, especially during like peak hours, you'll hit a fair amount of lag. It doesn't make the game unplayable, but it is annoying. But yeah, the thing I love is, again, the game gives you a fair amount of things you can build that aren't absolutely horrible. There we go. I had to mark my map. And it's just an absolute, like, there's also a bunch of blueprints you have to like hunt to unlock, which is both kind of annoying but also kind of nice. And then on top of that, the like I said, just the base stuff that is included in the game, you can make a fairly good-looking base. And I'll kind of show you guys in a little bit. I'll swap over. Might be able to do that. I might just make a video of it, because I just recently transferred over my main character. This is an alternative character. This is a puzzle you have to figure out. You're just gonna have to move your camera until it looks like the broken billboard is back in place. Oh, there we go. Perfect. And then I got a sniper rifle magazine extender. I thought there was another thing over here too. Oh well. But yeah, the deviation system's really cool. Even though you don't have quite as much character customization, like specifically, all of it's more tailored to weapons. So instead of like, oh, I'm gonna put all my talent points into strength sort of thing and use melee weapons, well, you would instead just get gear that complements that build. So like all of the special abilities your characters can do is more tied to the gear rather than your character specifically. Although again, I wish there was a little bit more complexity. And there is a little bit. I'm making it seem like it's fairly simple. There's more complexity than I let on. I guess I could just activate the rifts and disappear, or the rift anchors, but might as well do some killing while I'm here. While I talk. Well, after I'm done killing these guys and I have a minute, I'll kind of show you more the things you can do. You can probably see when I'm shooting them, they get electrically shocked. And that's an ability called Power Surge. And you can see here, so on this thing, it's the ACS-12, which is a type of shotgun, obviously. Excuse me. Under Weapon Features, you have 70% chance to trigger Power Surge with a hit, but it will not inflict the Power Surge status, which I think is like a debuff, which makes them take more elemental damage or something like that. You can actually press X, I think. See, there's some button you can press. I don't remember which one, but it will actually pop up and tell you what each of the highlighted things are. In this case, Power Surge. Power Surge can't typically critical hit, but this does. this weapon specifically allows it to critically hit. So this is a crit build. And then the Power Surge crit rate is higher. And then when it is triggered, you also get extra critical damage. And that can stack up to 10 times. So like 150% extra critical damage. And then your Power Surge just does more damage too. So this is a Power Surge build, straight up. And then you can get gear and equipment that help with that. So like these goggles specifically says you can, Power Surge triggers twice, but Power Surge does 30% less damage. But that's still, what is that? 70 to 140. So you're still doing 40% more Power Surge damage. Because even though it's doing less damage, it's triggering twice. And then of course that's also not including on the additional modifiers. But like just flat off with that, you're doing 40% more. And there's also a better head piece. That one's just the best I've got right now. Also, Lone Wolf gloves. You can see here, the gloves themselves don't do anything special. You just have like HP, pollution, resist, psi intensity, stuff like that. The only thing that really matters is the set effects. And as you can see here, the set effects have like magazine capacity, critical rate, which is the main thing, and then Lone Shadow. For every time you critically hit, you get more critical damage. And then the fourth one allows you to stack 2 more times and also higher crit rate. So this is perfect for crit builds. So in this case, you would want 4 of these pieces and you'd be set. Some people only say 3. A lot of people say 4 though. Some of this other stuff does nothing for me. Like this one's gathering speed, max load, when load is over 80, stuff like that. So like all the special effects come from your gear. And then the cool thing is too, for instance, you can not only slot on an accessory, which just, in this case, it just kind of buffs the weapon. So this one will increase its range and accuracy, but it will reduce its stability. So accuracy makes the bullet spread shorter. Stability means your gun doesn't jerk nearly as much. Range is pretty obvious. Mobility is like how fast you can like aim it, essentially. I think that's essentially the gist of it. That thing is huge. But let's just throw accuracy on there for now. I don't think I have any tactics, and I think the shotgun, well, at least this shotgun only has that. You can also change out the ammo, which in this case, like, as you go higher tiers, it just does more damage until you get to the orange stuff, which, this one, like Fast Gunner and Fortress Warfare, this one's Shrapnel Bounce and Bullseye, this one's Burn and Frost Vortex, and this one is Shock or Unstable Bomber. And essentially this is like primo ammo, harder to craft, but hits like a truck. The other thing is you can also include weapon mods, which do a number of things. It's all neatly categorized. So like this one says, dealing Power Surge grants an additional 4% chance to trigger it, up to 4 times. And then like this one is like, when triggering Power Surge, apply the Power Surge status to another enemy within range. So like you could do a lot of customization. I just wish they had more character customization instead of gear, if that makes more sense. You can also get skins. That one's kind of interesting. That's really cool. I think that decal actually moves too. And of course, a pony shotgun, why not? This kind of reminds me more of like 70s, 80s. I think more 80s. I know it's more like a casino style thing. Then you can also add like paint or whatever onto here, but you have to unlock them. I think most of them are pay or premium content. And then the other thing you can do is also go to your cradle. And you can see here essentially different milestones to unlock more bubbles, but then these bubbles give you more stuff. Like this one says, after defeating an enemy, I get an extra 25% power surge damage and elemental damage for 15 seconds. This one says an extra 25% weapon damage after switching or reloading. This one says extra 20% with shotguns, and also restore an ammo after killing an enemy. You know, you get a bunch of customization on stuff, although for the most part, not all of these are great. So there's not a lot of customization there in that matter. And then what was the other thing you could do? Oh yeah, not only do weapons also have modifications, but so does your gear, which supplements in various ways. And then you also have the sub-attributes. I guess you have the core effect and then the attribute effects below it, which are like, oh, extra status damage, extra damage against elites, extra damage against normals. And you can see like some are blue, which means like effectively they're just a higher tier, so they do more damage. So like I said, it's a really customizable game. I really like a lot of the stuff you can do with it, which is why it's kept me entertained for so long. Although I do feel like some things are relatively, I wouldn't say worthless, but like if you're going for a build, it's like, well, even though this ability is cool, this ability is so much better, why would I ever take the other one? So instead of like 2 or 3 good choices, you have one great choice and then like 2 or 3 decent choices, which, you know, you don't have to be fully optimized to enjoy the game, but essentially as you do harder content, Nightmare and Pro difficulty things, the bosses just become a huge meat sponge, in my opinion, and it just isn't fun, if you're not able to do decent damage. But like I said, for just most basic content, like running around right now, I've got like no gear. I'm just running around killing enemies, like walk into here, bat, 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 done. When I had my full, oh my god, no. Okay, thank you for pushing me up onto the counter. When I had my full gear set up, I was able to basically one-shot most of these guys by walking into the room. The problem with the lag you can see here is I'm doing a fair amount of damage, but sometimes it won't trigger the extra damage for a few seconds. So an enemy will stay longer than they're supposed to. But again, I think it's a little bit of my internet connection, because I'm on Wi-Fi right now instead of a hard connection. But ultimately, like I said, I enjoy the game. Oh, the cool thing is too, so how the game works is you get this currency called Starcrom, which is this purple stuff. You have energy links, which is kind of like just straight money. But Starcrom you unlock by doing kind of like seasonal achievements and various goals and tasks. You get it from pretty much just playing the game. And each phase of the season gives you a chance to earn more. And you spin that one of 2 ways. You can kind of do it like a gachapon system, where you could get a random amount. You can get random loot for fairly cheap. The thing about that is it's all random. You could end up only spending like 500 Starcrom and getting something orange or better, but you're better off just saving up and getting what you want. Like I just summoned my little guy. You can see the counter ticking down, and he's supposed to be right here, but he's not. Oh, maybe it's because he spawned on the roof. Okay. Sometimes I feel like they spawn and they don't actually come anywhere. I thought it was just lagging. Alright, my bad. But yeah, what else do we need? We need to find one more weapon and armor crate, which we'll just go this way for. Why not? But yeah, so you can essentially get random loot essentially at a discount, or you can save up and buy what you want directly. So it's not all like, oh no, I couldn't get the weapon I want, so now I'm stuck with playing something I don't want to play. It's all just trade-offs, which I really appreciate. I've always felt like, especially in games like that, there's got to be some kind of way to like make up for bad luck. But a lot of games don't do that. Oh, I see you. Get out of here. Why are you so hard to destroy? Anyway, the other nice thing is you can do the little snap fingery thing, and it will show you like lootable objects, which I really like. But back onto the gear. So you can get random gear from Starcrom. You can buy specific pieces that you want. Like I bought the the corrosive right here for, I want to say it was 8,000. Most of the weapons are 8,000, at least the good ones are. There's some purple ones which are also fine, and there's even some orange ones that are only 2,000. But for the most part, all the best ones are about 8,000. And then I'll show you guys the shop in a little bit. I don't have access to it until I go somewhere else. Oh no, I'm getting a little weighed down. But so yeah, the other thing is you can also randomly get equipment from like bosses and monsters and stuff like that, which is fairly interesting because essentially how that works is you get it, it's decent, it's not like the best version of it, but it's effectively yours, like you crafted it. The only thing is you can't repair it. So, unless you get lucky again with another drop, that thing has a time limit. Like, eventually you'll stop being able to use that weapon. I think that thing's down there. I think there's also a quest right here, but we'll do that in a minute. I wanna get this other chest. But effectively, oh god, no. Get away from me, machete guys. So, oops, hey. You know what? I want to check my audio real quick because I feel like the music is too loud. Let me pause the music real quick. Oh, hey, Cell. I just saw you popped in. Oops, let me unmute that. Oops. Oh god, I died. You know what? I want to check my audio real... Okay, you know what? Audio's good. I just died because I was not paying attention. That's great. And I got blown up. So, how the death system works is when you die, you just drop a random amount of stuff. This could be good stuff, could be bad stuff. But effectively, you just respawn. And then you can kind of go back and get your stuff within a certain amount of time. Kind of like Minecraft rules. But yeah, as I was saying about the... Oops, let me turn my music back on. As I was saying about the game, the weapons and stuff. Actually, now that I'm in the city again... I know some towns have the little arcade machine that you need to buy the stuff. I don't know where this town's version is. If it has one. It's essentially an arcade machine. Anyway, so you can effectively get all kinds of cool stuff just world drop. So if you're like, I don't know if I want this weapon, you can essentially farm bosses. Usually harder bosses have a higher chance of dropping orange stuff. You can even just farm chests. Chests will occasionally drop like orange gear, and you can just give it a spin. Try it out. Like literally a try before you buy system. And if you don't like it, that's fine. Wait. Whoa. What am I doing? I'm pretty sure I grabbed the teleportation tower. I'm not about to drive all the way back over there. Oh, you can also get different vehicles, by the way. But yeah, so, like I said, you can either essentially directly buy the pieces you need or want. And, you know what, while I'm here, I'll actually just show you guys. I do know where one of these are. Before I do that, though, did I grab... I think I grabbed that one. Oh, and that's what I was saying, that the little kitty cat and an orb right there, that's one of the deviants that can spawn. They spawn like in little bubbles. You just go capture them. Occasionally, they come from random drops. I think it'd be cooler if they were just kind of roaming around, kind of like Pokemon style. But I feel like that's something they can add later without too much of an impact. Where am I going? I'm going to... not Myers Market. I'm going to Greywater. Speaking of water... welcome to Tyken Drinking Water SMAR. SMAR. ASMR. All right. So yeah, I think that would be really cool for that to happen. Like the little slime guy I have right here, he only drops from a boss. Wow. Ah, here we go. So you can build one of these in your base, but I didn't. So let me show you the difference. So, excuse me. You can kind of see here, like this is the grand prize. This is like some runner-up prizes, and then just random fragments you can get. And then some of these are locked. I think you need to like do a certain amount of pulls before you get it. But here you can see each pull is only 100, so it's really good starter equipment. I guess maybe because it's on sale. I don't know. That one's locked up. You can see right here. The grand prize is basically Jaws BP, which is an unstable bomber build. I don't remember what unstable bomber does. But essentially, you click the button and the little llamas pop up, and you just hit it with a hammer. There's no luck or there's no skill involved. You just click one, and then you get random stuff. You can see like this is good for also unstable bomber. After triggering it, you get more crit. But for the most part, yeah, you can see some really good stuff. Like, which one was the sniper it was talking about? So you get random stuff, relatively discounted. Then you can see here, like all the good stuff. I say orange. That's usually how it works in video games. It's more of a yellow, but these all cost 8,000, while these cost like 2,000, 8,000, 8,000. I swear there was some that weren't 8,000, but I think that was only the purple ones. And I think all the gear is about 3,000. See, I already have enough to buy other pieces of Lone Wolf, or at least one more piece. And then there's some gear. I don't know why it costs 8,000, but I guess it's considered really good. But even then, I think the only ones that I would consider really good are the ones that have a unique effect, which I think these all do. So effectively, this is all gear that isn't a part of a set bonus. It has a specific thing. Like this gives additional shrapnel. So shrapnel says like whenever it critical hits, your bullet basically splits off and does another shot. So it does it again. This says when it does it, it hits 2 targets instead of 1, which is kind of the same thing but different, but it also does more damage, etc., etc. So I think that's the difference, is these are all unique effects instead of set bonus effects. And then, let's see. I was running the Last Valor, which is the shrapnel build. Critical hits count as 2, and every time you critical hit, it triggers an additional time. But then you have also, what is it? Bounce builds, which I think are more kind of an AoE thing. I think they're more of a PvP thing. I could be wrong. I don't know. You have different power surge builds, because even though you have like specific, what's the word? Specific bonus, or I guess features. Power surge, for instance, there are multiple different power surge builds because each weapon works differently. Like the corrosive criticals, and it doesn't apply the power surge effect, but this does, and it also does some other stuff. So instead of using critical-based gear and mods, you would be using elemental or something else like that. And then you can also get supplemental weapons. Like one of the ones I like to use is the Wildfire, because Bullseye, when you hit a target, has a chance to essentially put a debuff on them, where they'll take additional damage. So what you'll do is you'll fire off like 2 or 3 quick shots and then swap over and start blowing away. And I think there's even a mod for the weapon that also increases that by a further 8%, so they're getting like 16% extra damage. I heard Jaws right now for an unstable bomber build is insane. And the good news is, for the most part, a lot of weapon builds kind of follow the same theme. So if you get like the Last Valor, which is a shrapnel-based build, and you have the full Lone Wolf armor set, but you're like, this isn't hitting the way I want it to, you could swap over to Jaws, which is a critical build. So you don't have to get all new armor. You may have to get like new modifications and all that stuff. You just get a new weapon. Or same with like Corrosive, it's just also a shotgun or a crit build. But of course, like, a crit build wouldn't help much with, like, say, Outer Space, which can't critical with Power Surge, so it wouldn't be as useful. You would probably want the... so you have different ones. This one's for PvP. Basically increases survivability. This one... I don't know what Renegade is for. I know Bastille is just good in general because when your HP is higher, it's just extra damage. So you'd grab like one of these and then like one of the uniques that give you something else. I think Stormweaver's for elemental damage. I don't recall. But you can kind of see how like each of the things do different things. Sorry, the sheltered one's the elemental one. But yeah, the general idea is even if you want to try out different stuff, you can either farm it or eventually just buy it and own it, and then you can craft it and repair it. So again, that's one of the things I really like about this game is it's just... I've swapped weapon so many times. Like on my main, I went from Last Valor to Corrosive, and now I'm trying out the Jaws gun, which is Unstable Bomber. It's just so much fun. It gives you something to keep trying out for. Oh my goodness. I can't. There we go. For a moment, I thought this was Minecraft. This is clearly Stardew. Alright, so let's get back to where we're going. I think my little loot drop is still over here, and you can see I still have 20 minutes to go grab it. While I teleport real quick, I'm gonna go hit the bathroom. Enjoy my lame background. Alright, I've returned. Alright, where am I going? I'm going back over here to grab my stuff. Oh, that's the other thing. So, Nemetics. You essentially unlock kind of like a talent tree in a way, but it's not really a talent tree, it's more like a tech tree. And you get points from doing stuff, the Nemetics ones. And it unlocks new things, like I could make electric drills, something like that. Or I can unlock the ability to create better ammo, or better health potions, stuff like that. But then also every 5 levels you get a specialization, which kind of allows you to do other stuff better. Like, for instance, whenever I'm crafting biomass missiles, they weigh 80% less, and I get an extra 2 when I craft them. And then solar drill, when I craft an electric drill, it recharges during the day, and I get additional ore when I'm digging, which is awesome. So there is some cool stuff you can do. Most of it's just mostly... I wouldn't say any of it is combat related, but it can definitely help you do combat better. Like, one of them allows you to make red plasma missiles, which are better than biomass missiles. In like almost every way. But of course, the interesting thing about that is you can craft and then sell pretty much anything. So even though you have that recipe, you can still sell it to somebody else. Not the recipe, but the end product. So in the way, the game kind of really encourages collaborations. In fact, base building, my you can see with my alt there, I shared base building privileges with my alt, so I could build there as though it was also mine. So you could have yourself and a bunch of buddies all building next to each other, and you're like, okay, my smelters can give you more ore and they smelt faster. And your buddy could be like, oh, my disassembly bench gives you more electronic components when you disassemble stuff there. And then, stuff like that. And you could basically just help each other out. It's really nice. I really like it. There's other things like one of the recipes I can unlock allows me to craft kind of like a backpack expansion. It'll give me an additional like 40 pounds worth of weight. And it's really nice because I can craft those and then sell them or even give them away to my friends. Even though only I can craft them of my friend group, it still works. It's really nice. And you see, I just leveled. I got more mimetic points to spend on more tech stuff. And as the season goes on, the game just kind of essentially gives you more, or at least gives you the chance to earn more. So at first you kind of start off fairly, I wouldn't say primitive, but you got to pick and choose your stats a little bit better. Alright, since I'm done, I completed all the objectives for this Rift Anchor, which you don't have to do, you could just run up to them, but, it's part of the game, is kind of running around and killing stuff. So this quest is part of the one Lo gives you. Lo is pretty interesting. He's one of my favorite characters in the game so far. Essentially, the story behind this is he's like really concerned because... Can I not loot that? Oh, I'm so upset. Sometimes you get special loot that spawns, like that is a rocket launcher. That gives way more than it should, like in terms of materials. But I can't loot it for some reason. It's so sad. Alright. Anyway, Lo tell you about deviations that you can capture or that are causing problems and he wants you to stop. Deviations are... Okay, creepy. Deviations are the little monsters that help you around, like the one I have in my backpack, and just in general. Did you see that girl? I think she's the one Lauren is here. Anyway, you see, I just got a hammerhead shark pistol. I could equip that and use it for the power surge effect, but eventually I wouldn't be able to upgrade it to a better version. Oh my god. And I wouldn't get oh my god. I want to loot all this stuff again, but I don't want it to hit me. Is it coming? Oh, it's coming. It's coming. Ah! No, it hurts. It hurts so much. Where am I supposed to go? This way? All right. Fine, fine. I won't stop for loot. What was I saying? I don't even remember now. Oh, he'll tell you about quests about like, oh, hey, this is concerning, go check this out. And it's usually a deviation behind whatever's going on. In this case, people are told that like, oh god, okay, I killed it. People have been like literally disappearing from farms, like literally dragged off screaming. And it turns out these animated scarecrows have been doing it. And apparently she's behind it? Or I guess it. I don't know if these things even have a gender. But it says maiden, so... kind of assuming? Probably incorrectly, but assuming. Okay, so how many more rifts do I need to activate? Some of these things are absolutely horrifying, by the way. The very first... all the bosses are scary. The second one is a giant spider lady, a drider. So it's like mostly spider with a woman attached to it. And then other one's like a nightmare shadow wolf. What's the other one? A tree monster. Which I guess objectively some of these are like scary on a metaphysical level. But the first one is absolutely horrific. The first cutscene I saw, I was just like, oh my god, what did I get into? The game is really intense. But the game isn't super scary. And really the first boss, it's scary, but the scream it makes is just more annoying and weird. So you're like, oh man, this thing is horrifying, but it just sounds like... I don't even know how to describe it. It's pretty bad. I recommend just like looking up, I think it's like Ravenous Hunter is the first one. Just look up like Ravenous Hunter intro on YouTube and you'll see what I'm talking about. He's horrific. The cutscene is horrific. Like I was like, I don't want to fight this thing. I want to run screaming. But then the fight itself is not that scary, not that hard. I think one of the things I hate most about some of the late game bosses is they have phases where they become invincible, and then you have to just like deal with them. Like it's oh god, some of these fight back. That little blip on your backpack will blip whenever there's a hidden chest nearby. They're essentially mimics, and they will eat you. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh, some of the bosses, especially like the pro mode ones, well, they'll just go invincible, and then you have to deal with their annoying mechanics before you can actually damage them again. And it isn't fun or difficult, it just slows things down. And then a lot of other pro bosses, they're just damage sponges. Some of the fights are... I'd say they are more complicated. They do add more mechanics, which does make the game harder. But for the most part, the game isn't harder, it just takes longer to kill. And I don't think that's, in my opinion, very fun. Actually, what level am I right now? 34. Well, one more level and I get another specialty, and I can kind of show you guys how that works. You kind of get like 4 randomly generated ones. Oh, this is the glider I was telling you about. V's our little hawk friend. And he'll just let you ride him. Or at least hang on to him. Oh, there's a boss down there. You see how I have to defeat 15 normal enemies, get the Mystic Crate, defeat an elite enemy, get weapon or armor crates, and then activate the Rift Anchor. You don't have to do all of those, at least for my main objective. I just need to go and get the... Oh, there's another elite. Well, let's take care of one at a time. Oh, here's the Rift Anchor right here. Ugh, and then there's these guys who just throw things at you. So rude. Dude, oh. He's a special boss. Oh no. Get off me, get off me, get off me. So on hardcore servers, some bosses spawn with like special things, and you need special effects in order to actually damage them. It says void, so I need to do something that will deal damage to regen enemies. Oh! He saw me! So they basically get like a special armor, or like, oh my god, did he spawn a second thing? Can I just kill that? I don't want to deal with a bunch of stuff on the ground. Can I just do damage to you? I think I can, but eventually he'll put up a shield. And more of you, get away from here. Get away from here. Oh god. Oh god, he blowing. Oh, yep. So he'll put up that shield and then just start regenerating. And then I need a special weapon that will start doing damage to him. Are you a separate thing? Okay, I can just kill you and not worry about your regen effect. Oh my god! He's still spitting fire though. God, just like my mixtape. Haha, just kidding. Oh my god! No! Not again! Ugh, I don't even know how that happened. It's like they looped around. There are ways I can make this less of a hassle. I just haven't been. I keep getting distracted. I've got a headache now. Not from this, just in general. I think I'm gonna go take a quick fiver. Well, you know what? I will teleport to teleportation tower. Oops. I'll teleport to a teleportation tower, so it can be loading at least while I'm gone. BRB! Oh, while I was there, I could have talked to Lo. Oh, so one of the things I can do is place down like a little camp. I could respawn at that instead when I die, but I usually don't. I never had to on the novice servers, but I went from novice and I skipped normal and I went straight to hard mode. And it's been kicking my ass. Especially because I haven't been upgrading my gear religiously. I've just been trying to skip it, but the problem is you can't equip high-level gear as a low level. Did I not even activate the Rift Beacon? No, I got distracted. That's what happened. Okay. Oh! You turned into a Morphic instead. That's great. Oh god, they do home! Oh god! You came back! Oh my god! Oh my god! I don't like this at all! Okay, I'm gonna run away. Set up a little camp right here. Oh. Cool. Now if I die, I could just respawn right there. Okie dokie. So yeah, these enemies, I guess they can change? Oh, there he is. Didn't know they could do that. Oh, I actually dropped some good stuff. I'm glad I came back. Fire, fire. Oh god, what the hell hit me? Oh, that guy over there. Okay, well you suck. I just need to break your thing. Also, I want to fight more void enemies and less regen enemies, because at least I can shoot them with my shotgun. Oh! Oh, that was close. Oh, okay, got him. So these are just special elite enemies. They don't typically drop anything super great, so they're not really worth killing, I guess. Oh god, that was the guy that was hitting me. Bop, 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 bop. Oh my god! Honestly, being in a trailer park with zombies and stuff just makes me think of Project Zomboid, and I miss it dearly. I might need to get with Mora and see if we can play on a server again together. She was talking about it recently, but I've been obsessed with this game. If you guys have been on the fence about playing this, I will remind everyone that this is an entirely free game, and it's fun. I highly recommend it. Oh my god! No! Oh. But yeah, like I said, just play. It's free. Download it. Try it out. See what you like. Early game is a little harder because A, you don't know much of what you're doing. I would recommend skipping a novice server and just going straight to a normal server. There's usually more players there, and a lot of the veteran players are actually really nice and are willing to help you out. Not only that, but you can't get shiny deviations on a novice server. It's only on normal or hard. So that alone, personally, worth it. I really wish I would have knew that sooner, because I wasted a lot of time trying to farm shinies, and it turns out they just couldn't spawn. Oh, and this is also an elite monster. Oh my god, she is tanky. What the heck? I'm sure she's about to curb stomp me, but my little thing is right there. Are you just gonna take it? Like, am I staggering you or something? I almost feel like she's summoning something as soon as I turn around to look. I actually feel bad. Is she bugged, or is this part of the encounter? She just keeps like making a hey, yo, whoa, don't hurt me kind of thing. This is weird. Because I've fought very similar monsters to this before. Literally the exact same. And they haven't done this, so I'm thinking maybe this one's glitchy? But again, it feels weird. Oh, she's almost dead. There we go. Okay. Well, that was probably not even worth the ammo, but we caught her. You know, I'm not even sure if the other thing counted as an elite, so we got an elite regardless. Still need another... Still need the mythic chest. We still need a few... Oh! The heck? Well, there's another elite. Oh my god, what the heck? This dude just kind of crawled out of the ground. How rude, he didn't even drop anything. Okay. Wait. Oh, hey. Recipe. And lootable containers? Who is yelling at me? I heard a headlight guy yell at me. Ah, here you go. Oh, hey, Brush. Nice to see you. How you doing? It's another explodey bug. Go away. Oh, another headlight guy. Oh yeah, so Stardust, which is like the... basically exotic matter. It mutates regular human beings into zombies and or horrible eldritch abominations. As you can see here with this vaguely Cthulhu-esque guy here. What the heck song is this? Skip. Okay, got him. And you know what? We'll get this guy too. He's minding his own business, but I know his type. Those little... They're kind of vaguely glowy head. They'll just throw stuff at you and come and try to eat your face. Hate them. Alright, so I think the mythic crate is around here somewhere. Oh, there's a weapons crate. So 2 birds, 1 stone. Oh, you're at work. I'm glad you could make the stream while you're at work. Oh wow, that's sick. I really like the look of that. It gives me like really vintage vibes. I think it's further this way. I could just look at the map, but let's see. It's usually like some kind of like, ah, there it is. Like a little beacon almost. Hey, mushrooms. Click. So one of the other deviations you can get is a grow shroom, and you get him by randomly looting mushrooms. And he will plant and harvest crops for you. Really cool little deviation. A little bit of a pain to farm. Also, lethal bunny, which is very interesting. Oh, hello. How are you? Shoot. Got it. Oh, this is how you unlock other gear without. So you can unlock new pieces of gear by collecting mythic chests, and it will drop fragments. And you go to the blueprints, and you can fuse the fragments into new pieces. And the interesting thing is, once you get fragments, you can essentially fuse them into, you can essentially upgrade the blueprint. I don't think you need exactly the exact same blueprint, but they do need to be of the same type. So in this case, Wanderer, like I could use fragments from this thing to increase this thing, but this thing requires more fragments than this one, and the blue ones aren't worth as much. So in theory, I could do that. Where am I going next? That does remind me, one of my favorite spots to farm is actually right here. Take this little route all the way this way. Well, actually, I just cut through right here to the inspection point 091. Grab the stuff there. Go straight here to Grandma Nina's Diner. Hit these three buildings. And then go over and just kind of loot all this stuff. This red house is the only thing worth going to in this whole section. So I'll basically go here, 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 here. And then just go straight up. And there's a small chest here. And then some stuff right here, like 3 elites. It's crazy. So it's really good if you're ever farming Cortexes. Cortexes are something you need to get Starcrom. Okay, so I got that. Now I only need like 2 more, so I'll just hit the monolith. Brush, have you played Once Human yet? Ooh, a little motel. I wonder if this has any good loot in it. I'll check real quick. So usually motels have tons of little containers, and oh my god, no! I made a mistake. Turning my back for a second. Okay. Usually any kind of lootable container has a chance to drop furniture formulas. So basically you can unlock new furniture by looting. In fact, that route that I just showed you guys is amazing for farming that. Oh my god, I'm being attacked. Again, no. Oh my god. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna drop my slime. Okay. And then I don't think I have any blueprints. Oh, you can also get random furniture. This stuff is kind of like unlocking it, except you can only place it like based on how many you have. So if you want to place like, 2 couches, but you only own 1 couch, that's all you're gonna get. But if you unlock the blueprint, then you can just craft more. And I am a blueprint collector. I have a fair amount. Nothing amazing though. Did my phone just buzz? No. Okay. Oh my god. Ah, scared me so much I sneezed. Not really. Oh my god, no! Okay. You see, I just got an Impressionism painting. Which again, I would only be able to place one of, since I didn't loot the actual formula. You will never get formula from like looting random stuff on the ground, only containers. And apparently not every container has the same chance to drop all the blueprints. So like, I don't know, if you're looting a garbage can and I don't know, you're looking for some shelves. Well, like the garbage cans, you can't drop metal shelves. Oh my god, I got mimicked. Should have known better. This has got to be the actual crate. But yeah, that's just an example. I don't recall what can or can't, and it's not like an official thing anywhere. Like, I think it's all just player based, so it could just be like nobody's gotten lucky enough, or it's just got an abysmal chance to drop. What the heck are you doing? Get out of here! Get out of here! Get out of here! Oh, it still hit me somehow. All right, cool. Okay. Pat, bat, 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 bat. I think I'm also using a much lower tier sniper rifle. God, it's so dark. Oh, Brush, since you're here, good news is I plan on doing some more Minecraft stuff soon. I say soon, but whenever I get back into it. I was going to do it today, but then I realized that I still need to update Minecraft. I could probably be playing on the old one, I suppose. But also, A, I've just been really addicted to this game, and B, ooh, hey, deviated saffron? That's not saffron. Yeah, it is saffron. Okay. Deviated variants of vegetables, by the way, they never go bad, and they are required instead of the regular version in some recipes. Like one recipe for, heck, I don't even remember, requires deviated cabbage specifically. I think it's like ratatouille. And the ratatouille makes you run faster. Which, freaking love that stuff. I think there's some special loot stuff over here, but I'm not interested right now. But I did just find some deviated potatoes. Hey, hey, hey. Also, I was so excited, I thought I fixed the chat program, so, like, chat can actually appear on my screen again. But it does not. It does not. You know, one of the things I would actually really like, be really fun and interesting, would be, essentially put my Minecraft world on a Minecraft server, and then, pretty much let anybody watching the stream come on and play with me. Whether it's building or just, you know, chilling. And then, you know, if they harsh the vibes, you can just ban them and reload a backup or, you know, fix whatever they mess up. I don't think it's going to be anything too big of a deal. And if it ever becomes... Oh, what am I doing? Going the wrong way. If it ever does become a big deal, then we can put some limitations in place. I think it would be fun, just having people roaming around, looking at stuff. I know there's a way to do a wheelie. I don't remember how. Oops. Don't want to turn on the copyrighted music. What song is this? Ophelia the Cleric? I don't even know what that's from. Also Discord. Stace on the way home. I also have a pretty intense headache right now. I just took some ibuprofen and I'm hoping it goes away. But if it doesn't, I might wrap up the stream a little early. Okay, so I think, well, first of all, can't be built near a stronghold. I could backtrack, but I don't want to. I think I'll just unlock the teleportation tower. And then go after the rift beacons? Well, that one looks like it's down below. Yeah. Yeah, so I'll get this one. It's over there and higher up first. And I'm terrified of heights. I wouldn't say terrified, but heights scare me. I think it'd be so cool to have like a glider system in real life. Just have like a little umbrella and kind of parachute down anywhere I needed to go. It'd also just be so useful. I hate stairs. Boo. Oh, hey. I think this is an elite. Oh no. Oh no. let us build a little turret. Did I build it? Oh, I have to throw it. Oh no! He put an exploding drone on me. Okay, okay. I just want to kill your friend first. There you go. Oh, hey, I think the sniper rifle's a little bit more effective. Nope, stop doing that. That hurts so much. I hate it. I think he blew up my drone. Okay, before... There we go. Oh my god! Nope, sorry, wrong door. Alright, fine. If you want to solicit, you're gonna solicit. Did he not drop loot either? Maybe it's because the fire damage technically killed him? That would be lame if that's true. So I'm pretty sure all elites drop loot. Random enemies don't always, but I'm pretty sure all elites do. This is going to be the boss area when I finish unlocking all the rift things. Ba! Bat! And one more. Oops, two more. I guess shotgun could work. I don't have to be accurate with a shotgun. Okay, we'll grab... I think that's the other rift beacon, and then we'll grab the teleporter. Oops. Hey, buddy. Special delivery. A couple of them. Bump. Whoa. Nope. There we go. Goodbye, motorcycle. It's totally just pulled a Yoshi on it. Alright. What's the main story? Hold on. Oh, I didn't. Okay, I was like, I thought I just activated all of them. That was the teleportation tower. My bad. My silly gooseness. I was just like, why didn't it trigger? I'm almost certain I counted correctly. I did. I just got confused. Oh no, sniper. Yeah, you enjoy shooting at a wall. Can I shoot you through the... No, I can't shoot you through the hole of the stairs. Bonk. Apparently burn builds are great for, like, Primal Wars, which makes sense, because, you know, like, even when you're not shooting at the enemy, you're still doing damage to it, which is pretty cool. Who's shooting at me? Is somebody shooting at me? Because I don't see a reticule. Oh yeah, I have to go up and get the mythic chest anyway. Oh no, that's the rift beacon. I just got the mythic chest. Right. So all I need to do is find a weapon chest. Is there only like one on this entire thing? Huh. Well, we'll go get it. I don't think it's inside. But the map says it's about right here. So maybe it's below? Maybe it's inside the monolith. We'll go check. But this is the monolith I was telling you about, where they keep their old gods as a power source. Oh, and this is story spoilers, by the way. Shouldn't be here. What are you doing here? Feed my dog. You're helping the transcendent? Why? Don't you get it? Humans aren't predators anymore. We're prey. A herd of prey will take care of their sick and elderly, but when a predator comes, well, those are the ones that are left behind. A few die so the rest of us can live. Like it or not, that's human nature. Dude's super salty that his mom wasn't his mom was dying, and their leader, for whatever reason, just didn't give a crap. I don't recall the whole story, but basically, yeah, he thinks just because one guy was an asshole to him, it's okay for him to be an asshole to everyone else. Which, you know, really shitty thing that happened to him, but, fuck. Okay, that's good enough. So now we're kind of trapped in a backrooms style area. We have to find our way by I think killing shadow copies of him, something like that. And this is probably not fun to watch at this point. Oh, are you one of the things? Nope, you're just a random decoration, which is horrifying. Alright guys, trapped in the back rooms. Don't mind me. Oh, good lord, I really am lost. The first time I did this, I just kind of wandered around. Oh, hey, there's one. Flop. I shot him so hard, his clothes fell off. Oh, God! Are you supposed to come after me? Are you just supposed to scare me? Are you glitched? Oh, you scared me. Even if you're not here to hurt me. That is spooked me pretty bad. I assume it's supposed to do more than that. Oh. His clothes are upside down. Bah. The first thing I noticed when I did this is you can actually... Where is it? I think you need spring legs, but you can actually jump over this. Like, this isn't a solid ceiling. You can... Oh, there we go. Oops. Let's do this again. How did I just do that? I don't know. Oh, there we go. Well, no, not enough. I don't think I have enough height to... Oh. Well, you can kind of see it right there, like the camera goes straight up. And you can just walk on top of this. Not that it does anything for you, but you can do it. Honestly, I like the vibe they were trying to go for, like this is some form of the back rooms, but it doesn't fit the vibe at all. It's too dimly lit, like it needs a little bit more light. Like enough that you can see, but not well. And the green is just kind of calming and relaxing. Oh, well that's horrifying to look at from down the hallway, but I already know it's just a statue. The green is just kind of relaxing. And like the furniture is actually kind of nice. I feel kind of cozy in here, honestly. Oh, hey, there you are. Bat. 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 I'm the master of this space. No one can defy my wish and leave. Welp. You're about to be defied. You see, this is really just more annoying. I kind of wish there were more, clues or something to kind of figure out where he's at. I think I only need to kill him one more time. Yeah, that's what it says in the upper left right there. Oh, I'm stuck. And then if that thing was supposed to be chasing me and hurting me or scaring me, it only appeared once. So I don't know what it's supposed to do from then. I smell something. Like something's cooking, perhaps? Or even just reheating. Twitch or kick? I have, actually. I was doing Twitch for a while, but I heard it's actually absolutely terrible for getting new engagement. So like, I would never get new viewers, or at least not a lot. Okay, I think I did just get lost. I think this is where I just was. Yeah, I put on some lo-fi. Ah, there you are. Ah, strange door. Perfect. I'll take that. Alright, now I should be able to get out. Oh, and I'm level 35. Yeah, the thing is, this game is pretty scary and pretty abstract horror. There's also just like a lot of body horror. Like the guy with the lamp heads, you can see like just mechanical pieces like jammed into their neck, and it's very clearly their head and they're in pain. But they're not really scary. Oh no, yeah, no. This is a Spotify playlist. So yeah, this is the power generator that I was talking about. You know, let me grab some stuff real quick. Medical bag. So these are the monoliths. These monoliths house what they call transcendents, which are basically elder ones. And this little orb is kind of like the portal, and the little wave thing around it is kind of like the barrier they have around it. So that leads into like a little pocket dimension where the transcendent is kept. And it's pretty horrifying. Is this Tetris? Yes, it's totally Tetris. Oh, but let me show you. So the thing I was talking about earlier. So you get like the mimetic points every few levels, and every 5 levels you get a specialization. And since I just hit 35, I get a new one. So Chainsaw Horror Show, get my chainsaw lasts longer. I can apparently melee with it and do a decent amount of damage. Not that I want to. My adrenaline shots, I'll take less damage for the first 10 seconds and also get HP. Fertilizer can significantly enhance crop mutation rate, but also slows down growth. Could actually be very good. I find for the most part the regular formula works just fine. Also with the grow shroom guy, he doesn't plant fertilizers, so I feel it's kind of weak. Cisterning is also not great. I'll probably just take it. Yeah, I'll take that. And you can always reset these later. I don't know how many more resets I have left. But you get one. I think you start off with. Okay, you don't start off with 3. Each phase you get 1, and so yeah, you get up to 5 per season. So you can essentially go to your cradle and essentially get the chance to roll the dice on another one. The other thing is too, you can get memory fragments, which you can do up to 3 times per season. So pretty much until you get to a new server. You get fragments, which drop from mostly bosses. And essentially what that does is allows you to specifically choose which ones you want. But obviously some of the best ones are particularly rare. Alright, we're not gonna bother with the boss for now. I want to finish the settlement exploration real quick. I totally thought I just passed somebody. Maybe I did. I might actually do this one with you guys on stream. Specifically because the deviation. So the deviants are the monsters. The deviations are the cute little things that help you on your base. The deviation that drops from this boss is incredibly good for almost every build. I think there's only like 2, maybe 3 builds that guy's not good for, because not only does he kind of act like a tank, but also DPS, and also applies a debuff to the enemy. So even if it's a flying monster and it can't attack it, it can still debuff it so it takes more damage. I've never played Destiny 2. I feel like it more... the best way I could describe it is maybe GTA or Fallout. I wouldn't even say Pal World even, but like a little bit of Pal World, just because it has base building and the deviations you capture also have... you can capture them and they work on your base. Once I kill 6 more of these guys, I'll teleport to back to my base and I'll show you what I'm talking about. The cool thing is with the base building though is you can just make a nice looking house, or you can build somewhere strategic and use it to your advantage for resources. So your base can be very functioning too, and produce things you need. Snipe. Like I said earlier, I mean, you may not have been here for it, but it definitely needs just a little bit more character customization. There's a fair amount. Most when I say character customization, I mean more like RPG elements. Because for the most part, everything about like your build is tied to your gear, and all of your gear has special effects. Like, I'll show it off again. This one, Power Surge. I forget what Power Surge does. And I know there's a way to... It's not details, it's... What is it? I thought it was the X button. Oops. Is it V? Oops. What if I don't think it'd be under V's presentation. You can't see that anyway. Keyword Power Surge. Okay, so it pops up like a little browser window. And it says, triggers a single instance of status damage equal to 50% of your psi intensity, lasting 2 seconds. Features a shock element, does damage. So basically it gives them a debuff, making them take more elemental damage or whatever. This one says it doesn't inflict the status, but Power Surge, where it can't usually crit, does crit. And then when you do trigger Power Surge, you get more critical damage, up to like 10 times. It's pretty crazy. And then you have things that help it, like the modifiers under weapons or the set bonuses. In this case, it just gives me more of a chance to crit. And then you can get weapon modifications and armor modifications specifically that also enhance either your overall character or specifically to your build. Like this makes my Power Surge trigger more often. And there's lots of different mods to choose from. Not all of them are great choices. Not vibing with that song. Ah, got another Minecraft one. Oh my god, where are all these enemies? I think it's because somebody else is over here. Killing them all. Interesting. Haven't heard of it, haven't played it. I do highly recommend this game because it is free. And it has no pay-to-win elements at all. Now, unfortunately, a lot of really good cosmetics, including building stuff, like houses and stuff, is paid. And I really wish they had some system where you get like just a little bit of like in-game currency that you could use to buy stuff that you would only use for actual money. I know Fallout 76 actually did that, which I really appreciated it. It wasn't really enough by any means, but it was also great because they're like, hey, we just released like this new building thing, And, you know, you have 500, but you need 600. So if you want it, you spend an extra $1. And then you'll have the extra 100 you need, and then you get what you want right away. Or you'll have to wait until next time it shows up. So it also encouraged spending where you normally wouldn't. The biggest thing I hate about Fallout 76's catalog system is that it was rotational. So, like, they were trying really hard to push the FOMO, but all it did was it's like, okay, I want to buy this thing, and it hasn't showed up in the shop for the last month and a half. At this point, I don't even want it anymore. So, I feel like they also lost a lot of sales that way, so I don't know. Oh, yeah, I know about Elden Ring. I have not played it. I know it's a great game. I suck at any game that actually requires skill. So, the good news is, I guess that means this game has low skill levels. Wait, where are all the people? I need to murder people. Is that a guy? No, that's a stain on the wall. I swear, somebody's going around killing people. Well, what I could do... I don't know why I didn't think of this sooner. I could just swap worlds. So when you spawn into the game, I'm pretty sure it asks you to select your world. I always miss the prompt. But you can also swap between the worlds temporarily. So it's like you have little mini servers within servers, and you can swap to them. And it usually respawns a bunch of stuff. Like, some things only spawn like specifically to each server. So like, there's one. So like, or like if you're farming anything, you can just swap between worlds, and usually it'll be already spawned on another world. So again, I recommend this specifically. It's not only because it's fun, but because there's no pay-to-win elements at all. It's all cosmetic stuff. Like, I will show you this shop in just a second. Again, it does hold some things hostage. Things I wish the game would allow you the chance to earn. But again, for the most part, not noticeable enough. And even then, again, only cosmetic. So I'll show you some of the stuff I want. The big thing I want is like $50, and there's no way I'm gonna spend that much. I really wish more games would try to sell quantity instead of like big pricing, because like I'm sure a lot more people, myself included, would be inclined to spend $5 10 times on small things than $50 on one big thing. So I only need to kill one more thing, and then I'll show you guys. But yeah, I planned on signing up for the glider thing. That is he's a crow, I think maybe a hawk, but his name is V, and he used to be human. That's not too much of a spoiler, because I think they tell you that within like the first minute of the game. Like, literally in the tutorial. Were they all just chilling up here the entire time? No. Oh, I never grabbed that weapon and ammo crate. Where? Hold on, there's gotta be another weapon or ammo crate. Let me check. There cannot only be one that I cannot find. Yeah, okay, so according to this, storage crate, mystic crate, gear crate. Wow, there really is only one. And where the heck are you? Inside the monolith on the right, inside the computer room. Okay. Wow, that's really annoying. Most of the time, there's usually at least 2 crates of something. And like also it says, find a weapon or armor crate. There's only one. But yeah, you can also summon him. Hey, how you doing, V? View commissions. Oh yeah, I need to do these sometime. Yeah. There you go. His story's fairly interesting. I don't think it directly tells you... Ah, there you are. I don't think it directly tells you what his story is, but there's a lot of, like, assumptions you can make. Like, it doesn't tell you, but it tells you. I think maybe they do that for a reason. Oh, this game isn't fully completed yet, by the way. Like, if you look at the map, you see all that, like, that faded out part of the map? And I think it even goes further, but that's all parts of the game that haven't been added yet. But if you look at, like, a map dump, it's, like, this is only, like, a third of the actual map. It's crazy. But okay, I'm done here for now. So I need to go and actually defeat the big bad, but for now, let me show you my base. It's only a functioning one. It's not pretty, but... Oh my god, that feels so good. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. Okay. So, the little deviations you catch, you can put them in these little containment units, and they'll do stuff for you around your base. Oh my god, just fell. And then, like, I have smelters for ore, I have a disassembly table to disassemble random loot you find for various things. This is where you can build your vehicles, water storage containers, more deviations. This cute little frog guy. Look at this cute little frog guy. It's flame essence. Let me show you just how cute he is. Like, I'll take some silver right here. Start smelting. Just give it just a second. Yeah, maybe we need to incentivize him. We'll put a few more in. Give him a lot of spots to sit on. I think that's all I got. Are you just sleeping? What's going on? Your mood is fine. Your power is kind of low. Maybe that's why. Alright, I think he's just a little eepy, so he's not coming out right now. But he'll just sit on top of your furnace, and it makes your furnace run faster and more efficiently. But yeah, like, you can go into build mode, and the best part is it has a detached camera mode, which is so good. I wish more games did that. Like Fallout 76, it's freaking terrible unless they've changed it recently. You have your full build menu. Some of your recipes are unlocked, or rather locked behind essentially a tech tree, which you just get more points from leveling up and doing stuff. Like you can place some walls, decorate, do whatever I want, you know. And then you can even find some essentially wallpapers. Floors and ceilings, and then roof tiles. Not all of them are super pretty. And then you can also unlock variations, which kind of overlap anything. So, like, you could build a wooden foundation and make it look like stone, for instance. But those are only for premium items right now. Yeah. I think this game's going to be very... It's already good. Don't get me wrong. So let's see. They have battle passes. So, that's one thing you can do. Like you can see here, it has some weapon skins or some furniture locked behind a paywall. But you also do unlock a lot of other stuff, like Starcrom, which is really good. Unlock some stickers, or... Is that all the way down? This is honestly really tempting because this season actually has a lot of really cool looking armor and stuff. Some wallpaper even. Oh no, that's weapon. You get some cosmetics. I think this is like $10, and then you can purchase the advanced edition, which is over twice as much for some special skins. Like this is a skin for a solar panel, which looks really sick. You can get like a little nightmare cage, and it just looks like little arms sticking out, like your deviations locked inside of a cage, which I think is cute. But yeah, that's not really worth it. And then the actual shop, you have various cosmetic items, the cutscene. Everybody's been buying that new vehicle skin. I mean, to be fair, it looks sick. I think these are the loot boxes. Yeah, the treasure chests where all the stuff you get is random. So I'm not a fan of that. But then you can also get, like, specific cosmetic items. And the funny thing is when you click on it, it actually shows your character in it. So look, you can even be kind of a... It's not really a furry, but kind of the closest thing they have to a furry. You got some, like, medieval armor stuff, which looks sick as hell. Where's the other ones? I think the best ones are the ones that are locked behind the loot crates. Obviously, they want you to buy the loot crates. You can also have the sexy latex nun. I don't know why you'd want to. Oh, cool. You can even show what it looks like as the male variant. And of course, the male variant isn't... Well, I guess it is kind of sexy in its own way, but you can get the idea. But they're entirely different outfits, which is a shame because you should be able to be like, I want my female character to look like that. I really hate when cosmetics are locked behind that. It doesn't look nearly as punk puppy set. Oh my god. Is that a kink thing? See, I think the male version looks so much cooler than the female one. It just looks like slutty Halloween variants, you know what I mean? I mean, to be fair, for a guy, that's pretty slutty right there. Okay. The dude version just looks so miserable. It's... What the hell? Like, this is a full set of knight armor, which looks sick. And the female one is, again, slutty knight. I don't understand this. I hate it so much. So you can also buy packs, which also not only give you, like, the outfits, but they also give you some other things. Which I think the refrigeration, the refrigerator backpack is so adorable. I think it's my favorite. Oh, this one's also cute. They also had another one, which looked like an old Scantron TV. I don't see it anymore. I think the ice chest is my favorite, though. And then you can get like a set of weapon skins that gives you like all the skins for all the weapons that are available for it. You can get singular skins, hair and makeup stuff. The game, speaking of which, the customization options are actually really good straight out the box. The territory stuff, this is the thing I was talking about. So, normally in most games, like 100 of the currency is roughly... Oh god, I just realized it's getting dark in here. Sun's going down. The currency is usually like $1 per 100 currency, so it's like $32. It's kind of a lot, but not too bad. When you go to buy now, I'm not sure if this is going to pop up my actual Steam page, if you guys can see it. But that would cost $50. $50 gives you 3,880, so I would have some left over. But if we were to do some quick math, we're not going to include tax, but $50, it's like $53.69. So let's see, how would we do this? So divided by 50? So you're only getting like 77.7 per dollar, which is to say like $0.75 of a dollar. So cancel transaction. But this is really cool because, as you can see, it unlocks like glass panes for your house, like glass walls, glass doors, glass ceiling. Like, this looks sick. It's even cooler in game, especially when you combine it with other stuff. Is there a little video? Oh, I'll actually play the video. I think that house looks incredibly ugly being all glass. They could have tried to sell it a little bit better, but you get the idea. And then they have some bundles, which, like, as you can see here, there's like everything included in this bundle, which includes like a circular countertop or whatever. This one includes some outdoorsy stuff, which this I really want. This one includes like a little cat motif, which is adorable. It's like an outdoor party thing. I don't know why. It gives me like Final Fantasy vibes. Little... I don't even know how to describe it, but this is really cute too. I've seen someone make their vending shop into basically that. You just have a whole bunch of decorative packs, and then like facility stuff. Like you can make your fridge look kind of really modern. And then what was the other one? You get a bunch of like essentially llama garden gnomes, and then the plant pack, which love the plants. Look at them, all beautiful. The house pack is crazy tempting, right? Like it's beautiful. Like that's especially when you combine it with the other tiles. It's fucking beautiful. Pardon my language. And then, like I said, if I would have to choose the other ones, I would definitely choose this set because I love the plants and the flowers. But I would also choose this one because it comes with a fire pit, which is beautiful, a water feature, which are like this thing, the bench, like this is all just beautiful outdoorsy stuff. The planter, the trellis, the umbrella, the walking stones, and the like gravelly pathway. Just look at all this. It's fudging beautiful. This one's a much better deal in my opinion. So I feel like you get a lot of good decorative items for only... Let me see what that would cost. I think this is like $10. Does it cost the full amount? 2,280. How much does this pack cost? Cancel transaction. Okay, so not quite that. So let me do some quick math real quick. 1380 divided by... What total did we come up with? 77.6. Oops. 1380 divided by 77.6. So this pack costs $18. Unfortunately, the pack to buy that, because I don't think you can buy just the amount you need, is 30. So you could buy that and probably the other thing for about $30. So that one is tempting, but it's like at that point, because that's basically $80 that I want to spend on this game already. The glass stuff, the outdoor stuff, and then the cute plants. $80. That's crazy. So as far as I know, there's no way to earn these coins. You can only buy them as such. You can so this shows you the actual pricing. Okay, so when you buy the bigger packs, you are getting a better deal, because I think I was looking at the $50 one, and that's like 77.6. So you're getting like 16.6 more coins. But like, Jeebus. Holy crap. Please spend responsibly. Please charge responsibly. How about that? I know they're all cosmetics, but come on. But no. So that's only the beautiful extra stuff you can do. Like, I don't know if I have the materials to build everything, but we'll just kind of build out a little more, and I'll kind of show you guys. Oops. I had a much prettier base on my main character, but again, that was when I actually had money. Or not money, materials. I just started over on a new server, so I still a lot of stuff I don't have. Apparently, I've used all my woods somehow already. Okay, so, I don't have a lot. Hold on. Are any of these empty? Can I get rid of these? Not empty. Okay, this one's empty. Let me just delete them. See which ones I can delete. Okay. It's 2... Oop, 3, 4. Okay, so these 4 are the only ones that have material left in them. Can I get rid of this? I can. Oh. Okay, there we go. Which reminds me... Why are you non-functioning? Oh, insufficient power. I can spin a little bit. Build another one. There we go. That should be enough power now. What do you mean insufficient power? I just gave you more power. Oh, you just weren't connected. Right. I knew that. How much power am I using? So 30 is used, 30 is used, and then 0 is used. So I'm literally using 60 power. And everything has power? Oh, hey, there's my little frog guy. Look, he's just chilling on the furnace, having a good old time. He's vibing. Oh, it's so adorable. Just bumping out. But yeah, so the houses don't cost... building a house doesn't cost money. Those are just the premium things. Let me... So like, here are the wood foundations that I just built. And when you use pneumatics, you can unlock other blueprints. In this case, there's the stone ones. You can also unlock furniture. For instance, like, yes. So like, I can build this table. I don't have the blueprint to craft it, but I did have one of those that I looted from some random stuff. Or like this chair. Bonk. And then structures. Let's do window, window. Actually, window here. Wall, wall. You can also just do the detached camera build, which is a little bit easier, personally. The building system is a little finicky sometimes. Like, look, I keep trying to flip it out, and it won't work very well. And you have like, well, if I went to put a set of stairs somewhere, I could do that, but I'm not going to put stairs right now. You have the attachables, so like in this case, a door. I can put some beautiful wooden windows. There you go. Click. There we go. Apparently, you can just convert a wall into a window by doing that. You can even throw on like little. We'll put a balcony up here for now, but continuing on. Actually, get rid of that. I don't want that right now. Let's do the roof. So we're building like the most basic house. You can see all the different pieces you can unlock too. Like you can make a fan wall. Boom, boom, boom. I guess I should have made the base out of stone. That would have looked better. But where? I'm looking for the roof now. There we go. Bop. Oops. Come on. Come on. Click. Hey, Larry. Hey. Welcome back. It's nice to have you. Maybe. You can see I just built like a nice little house right now. I have a little table here. Oops, a little dark. I guess I can put in some lights. Somewhere, there we go. Oops, not what I want. Although, what home isn't complete without a flamethrower? And hello, DJ. I'm glad you managed to find my channel again. It's so nice to hear from you guys, especially when you find me again. Yeah. One of the things I did that I really liked, well, I'll show you in a second. So like, you also have a bunch of one-time use decorative items. Like in this case, I have a black sheep plush. Where did you, okay. But now the recipe's locked because I didn't unlock the blueprint. I just had one drop. And then, like, I have a beer bottle. There you go. I can place a beer bottle. I can press some frames. Put some decorative banners. Why not? I can unlock more blueprints, and I will show you those in a second. Do a little mirror kind of in the corner. Oh, and you don't have to snap to grid. You can also disable the grid snap, so you can just kind of like rotate it whatever angle you want. Just for the most part, it's kind of easier that way. The mirrors also don't work, or at least not very well. Wall-mounted square mirror. Ugh. Let's see. Put a little white armchair here, and go to Nemetics. And this tab right here is like the building tab. You can see here, basic furniture. I would unlock a bed, a chair, and a table. So I'm going to grab that. And then like a radio, a piano, different color lights, a writing board. And then here you can see the basic stuff. So you have like wooden roofs, various shapes, doors and their accoutrement, all the various stairs and fences for some reason. I don't know. Basic storage, gear storage, display. So if like you want to display fish or weapons or armor or whatever, you could. Then you have the small wooden roofs and stairs. You also have curved structures, such as like curved fence, like the fan things like I just showed you. Let me show you, before we get too further into... Oh, there is one other thing you can do under the season goals. So I just completed some of these. You can go to the season shop, and each time you can get some different stuff. I think these are like little statues. These are all really cute. Kind of want them. You can also get random cosmetics from that, and I think this is something else. Oh, that's kind of sick, honestly. Anyway, you can also unlock furniture using Starkrom. So, like, you can get this beautiful desk. I think it's a dressing table. Like, it's supposed to be, like, not necessarily, like, makeup, but it just looks good as a desk. And then, of course, this beautiful bed, these hanging lights, which aren't showing up for some reason. God, look at how beautiful these lights are. A little stuffed llama plush, which is adorable. Wallpaper, flooring, and ceiling. Nice leather industrial couch, rattan chair. Why aren't the lights showing up? And this cute little rug. And this plant. So you can unlock a lot of stuff. Just kind of base in-game, there's a lot of furniture you can unlock. There's some you can buy from vendors. There's some you can unlock through Nemetics, so just like leveling. There's some that you can unlock via the shop that you can earn, effectively. And there's some that you can hunt, like they're drops. So either the furniture will drop specifically, or the crafting recipe for that piece of furniture will drop. I will show you an example, actually. And I need another source of light, but I'm not going to bother with that right now. So I put all mine right here because I wanted them all on my main character. Oops, wrong chest. So, in this case, I have the American dressing table. I have an iron swivel chair. I have the recipe for a bottle. Empty bookcase, which I know I have that on my main. And wall vines, which I also know that I have on my main. So I'll just learn those real quick and kind of show you. So I just unlocked the formula for an empty bookshelf and wall vines. So go, I guess first, let's detach the camera real quick. Go ahead and put a bed down. What are you overlapping with? The wall? Alright, whatever. Furnishing items. So now, here's that little mini bookshelf we just unlocked. Bam. Right there. And then decorative. Wall vines. Look at that. Beautiful. 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 Even kind of group them up a little bit. And there you go. The one thing I really hate, though, is that these are considered solid. So You can't walk through them. It's terrible. You can open the windows, lay in bed. Oh, let me show you guys something adorable real quick. You're fired. Get out of here. Oops. Oh, it even tells you a little bit about the deviations when you click on them. Not you. There we go. You get in there. First of all, look at this big adorable baby. It's kind of horrifying with its cartoon eyes. There he is. He's going to roll around in the corner through the wall, just like a real cat. Alright, when you lay down on the bed... Oh, here you come. They just kind of chill next to you. I think they're... Ah, yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Who doesn't want a cat the size of a dog? Look at how adorable that is. When you lay down, your health slowly recovers, your insanity goes away, and the cat usually helps with that. Like, cat snooze, recovering HP. So, like, you get it generally from the bed, but also from the cat. It's giving you more. Yeah, big, beautiful baby. And there's also three different types of cats. You have the little tuxedo here. You have the little, like, tabby, the gray, black stripe. And then there's apparently one called a heavy ginger, which is just a fat orange cat, and it's adorable. The cats don't really do anything besides this, but oh my god, it's adorable, right? And yeah, Larry, I saw your house. It's badass. It was really good. I have so much stuff to tell you about Once Human 2 once we get a chance to catch up, which I hope the job hunt has been going well. Oh, I just saw that. Interview with TSA. That's great. That's great. I should probably read all of your things before I reply. But yeah, that's great news. We have to catch up more. Oh, DJ. So the Feed the Beast series, I basically my original channel got demonetized, so I decided to start over because I'm like, I'm not gonna post videos and then get money off of my videos and I don't get anything out of it. So I restarted, and this is my new channel. So I re-uploaded everything. And oh my god, I cannot believe I've started over 4 years ago. That seems like forever. But yeah, then he gets up, he does a big stretch, shakes a little bit, and then goes about doing cat stuff. But let me show you the cool thing I did for my garage. Oops. I don't know if I'm going to have enough wood to do this. So what I did... I'm going to have to do it... Oh, hi. Oh, you know what? I can just do it all out of brick. That's fine. I don't know why I'm sweating all the wood stuff. So... Oops. I didn't mean to do that, but okay. So we'll just put it here next to the house. So I basically made like a little attached garage. And we'll just kind of fill this in. There we go. So, hey buddy, you gonna get in the way of my work like a real cat? So we'll just do stone walls here for now. Stone, 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 stone. And then we will grab the fans. So one here. Ugh, itchy nose. One, let's just say here. And then, my wrist is giving me problems all of a sudden. We'll just do a basic wooden ceiling for now. So then what I did is I took my little garage. Oh no, it's too tall. All right, we'll get rid of the ceiling for now. I'll make a taller one later, but we will put this little guy right here. And then what I did, if I put him further back, I will just do a small across to kind of show you what I did. I developed a trick on the deal with the garage thing, but I think it's really annoying that it's just taller than a single wall. But what I did was roof? Yeah. Can I not put you on top? Okay, I can. Come on, rotate. Rotate. Like I said, the building is a little finicky. What? Maybe if I put you down first. There we go. There we go. Okay. So, from the outside, it looks kind of like a garage door that opens up like this. I was really happy with that. Honestly, this looks really cute, like, even being right next to the door. And then what I did is, for instance, I had like a little... It was funny, I was actually, for this stream, I was going to do predominantly building, but I didn't think anybody would be interested. And now everybody that's come here so far is like, oh my god, show me the building. I should have known better. I know my viewer base. Or thought I knew my viewer base. Okay. So then, furniture. Don't have any decent lights right now. And of course this isn't a good chair for this. The rattan would probably be better, but you could put a chair right there. Could even put down a little radio. I need more logs. Yeah, I feel that, Larry. I feel that. I've been trying really hard not to spend money right now myself because my expenses have been a lot higher than usual because right now my drive is like a 40-mile drive to work every day. Like 35, but a lot. It's a big drive. So I'm spending like $60 a month on gas, and because I moved into a house, my electrical bill now is like $400 or $500 a month, especially since it's summer in Arizona. So it's getting freaking pricey. And then, so yeah, I've been having less. I've been struggling, so I've been trying really hard not to spend money. And unfortunately, there's not much more I can do in terms of work because I'm already working 40 hours. Okay, that's good enough for now. And then come over here. So for the frames, I've never actually used the frames before, but so what you can actually do is look at your photos. You can actually, I think you can actually drag images into the frame, but you can also take photos like, I don't know, let's see. Camera, here we go. Well, that's terrible. Let me turn off my... There we go. Because the camera isn't a free-flowing thing, despite what you'd think. I wish there was a way to detach it. So let's just take a picture of this guy right here. I don't want profile. I don't want watermark. I wish I could crop it, but that's fine. So then I do believe we can just come right here, change the photo to that. Oh, you can crop it. Cool. Since the frame is a specific size. I like that. Okay. Hello? Are you just taking a minute to load? Oh, there you go. Look at that. You can't really see it well because the light is terrible, but look at my little Digby boy. So, like, you could get really creative with these, potentially. Like, you could take photos in the world. I think you might also be able to upload photos into that folder. I don't know for sure, but you can get really creative with these. And then I think... Oops. What do you mean formulas? Oh, so I don't have that formula. I only have that one frame. But I was like, I'm pretty sure each individual one you can change the photo of too. It doesn't just become that. Queen says they can feel your pain, Larry. They're also they're fresh grad, also on the job hunt, and a terrible job market. Oh yes, even in the trades right now, it's miserable. Despite there being so much work, not enough people. Nobody wants. Workers cost money. Okay, Larry did confirm you can upload, but they will be reviewed. So like, if you want to try to get something inappropriate uploaded, somebody will see it first. Oh, I just leveled up. Oh, the cool thing is too, so you can literally build your base almost anywhere. The only restrictions are you can't build them too close to like settlements. Like, I wouldn't be able to build my base in or super close to the town here or to this middle school. Even though it's like just a loot area, I can't build like in it. I can only build around it. But like, since this is just a random spot, like you could build your base, I don't know, like there or there, for instance. For the most part, like, it doesn't matter. You can move your base anywhere, and it's fairly simple to move your base. You just go into build mode and click Z, and you're like, okay, if I put my base here, it would be right there, and you could like rotate it or move it or whatever. The other restriction is you can't like build over or at someone's base. You get the idea. I cannot show your base off, Larry. Apparently, after you go inactive for a certain amount of time, your base location stays there, but everything else gets de-rendered. So like, I could go to your base, but nothing would be there. It's like you didn't build anything at all. It's not like deleted, it's just not rendered anymore. Additionally, I started over on a new server because the season ended. I can tell you more about that later. The one downside, or perhaps upside, depending on how you look at it, about this particular game is it does have a season system. Hold on, I want to get some more light on my face. I feel like I'm talking in the dark. Will that help more? I don't think it's going to help more. I either need another light or something. Oh, well. We'll work on it another time. Either way, so the season system is like, you can see here. I'll show you guys. All the different phases, and each one lasts a week. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks, and then the second one is where you can start up on a new server. So essentially 5 weeks, month and a week, and then each one unlocks new stuff. So you can't just do all the content immediately. The final week, you can mess around on it until that week is up. After that, you get kicked to your Eternal Land, which I did forget to mention about. Did I unlock Eternal Land? I'm almost certain I did. I think it's just a level thing. Here we go. Let me show you guys Eternal Land. There are a lot of animals running around, but most of those are just my deviations. Oh, I have not been here yet on this server, or on this character. So essentially, this is an area locked in time. So essentially, anything you do here, regardless, is here forever. You get to keep it. It's here for you. So also, if you look at these build things, I think you can... How do you unlock? Interesting. Oops. Get rid of that. So now I'm curious. Build mode. So I think anything you unlock in the main game stays unlocked here for the most part. But anyway, it already comes with some stuff pre-built. Some of it's like half finished or whatever. So you can make any of these into your bases. But effectively too, I don't don't know if there's a limit to how far I can go since this entire area is my build area. But this entire island is yours. So, like, all the way around. This whole island is yours to build on. I think the only real limiting factor is, although there's also a huge freaking cave in there. It's sick. The only limiting factor is how much, like, star dust you have or whatever. Oh, flight position too far away. But yeah, all this stuff, all yours. I guess all the trees stopped rendering this far, but there's a bunch of trees too. As you go throughout the game, I'm pretty sure you can transfer stuff over? No, how it works is when your season is over, everything from your previous game gets transferred to this island. And when you start on a new character or a new server, you start off at level 1 without anything in your inventory, but you can transfer things from here to there, but you only get a 20,000 limit, and some things cost more than others. So you can transfer a fair amount of stuff to your new thing. So it's almost like a new game plus in a way. But the cool thing is too, here even, what is it? Houses or trees you can even pick up and move around, which you can't really do that in the main game. I don't know if you can craft them though. Formula locked. I'm not sure how you unlock formulas. I haven't actually played around with this very much. But essentially, the more stuff you bring here, it can be broken down as a currency and used to build pretty much anything you want. So you could literally build an entire city on this island, and it's all yours. It will stay that way forever. You'll never lose it. You can also invite your friends. They can come and build on your stuff, or they can just come check it out. This is almost like Animal Crossing in a way. One of the ways you can actually earn more, I guess, points to build with is to like literally farm crops here and then convert them into points. It's beautifully trapped in time, kind of like sand. So I think basically the reasoning behind all this is that, yeah, so you can sell supplies, in this case these. How do you sell them? Oh, that eats them. Do you go to build? Oh, the other cool thing is too, like I said before, you can actually build stuff at other players' bases. So if you do have a friend that's already bought certain things, they can literally come and build this stuff for you at your base. You can see some of the unlockable stuff. Anyway, how do you sell stuff into Astral Sand? Interesting. Like I said, I haven't played around with this too much. Let's enter flight mode. Actually, I wonder, do I clip? Yeah, I still clip. So like there's this huge cave system down here. I don't think you can see very well because I can't either, but all of this is open. You see like a little cave right there. So it's like this huge open area that's underground too. So you could build something cool down here. It's rather featureless. Oops. Let's cancel out of that. How do I sell supplies? Excuse me. Okay, that helps. So I know one thing you can do to get supplies is like literally demolish. There you go, I got it. I got Astral Sand. I don't think that's what it wanted me to do though. Oh, I did it. And it just says build here once. So I will just build a fence. Why not? There you go. Journey complete. You see? All this is mine. Interesting. I'm curious. Okay. So yeah, everything has an infinite recycle rate, so you're good. What lady at the beach? What lady at the... There was a lady at the beach? Like, over there? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Do I get my motorcycle? I don't. But I do believe I can build my garage right here. Cool. Okay, so I built my garage. See, that's 3,000, that's 700. Interesting. Might as well spring for the good tires, the good engine. But we really don't need a high capacity fuel tank. Oh, craft. Okay. I wonder, does refueling also cost Stardust? Or do I have to refuel with my own fuel? Close to the house. The cutscene I had? You mean Misako? Mitsuko. Goodbye, motorcycle. Her? Because she doesn't say anything. Well, it does say I still need to sell stuff. How do I sell stuff? Huh. I know I did it before. Oh yeah, the other cool thing is you can save blueprints. So if you wanted to, I could just build this anywhere I wanted. Bop, done, place it. I think the rebuilding system though is pretty terrible. Close to the house, the cutscene you had. I still don't know what you're talking about. Now I need to look this up real quick. Eternal Land sell. Press F8. Okay. I don't think that was stated anywhere. So I could purchase stuff. Like literally anything. Crazy. I guess anything related to this stuff. Oh. So how do you get this? Crystallized matter exclusive to Eternal Land. Used to redeem a trove of unique features obtained by completing orders in Eternal Land. Interesting. So you could literally buy trees and stones and literally craft your own forest, your own mountain, your own terrain. That's really cool. I think you're right. It's in the shop. She just had nothing to do with it. So orders, I guess this is stuff you have to grow or gather on your own, which isn't bad. Like, look at that. It's a fair amount. And none of that seems particularly hard to do. Interesting. And you can do that weekly. Okay, that's not bad. Obviously, you'd probably want to go after the harder ones because they give them more stuff. Interesting. And then I could go here and sell stuff. Oh, I could sell, like, actively. Okay. I'll sell some seaweed. Cool, journey complete. Construct the house. Alright, I hope you like foundation, because that's what we're doing. Okay, I will tell her of the things I built and then destroyed. The house is complete. Manipulate nature. Try planting a tree. Did you give me a tree? Ah, yeah, she gave me a tree. So, as stated prior, what object? Oh, good. That's how the devs did it. There's just a bunch of like floating objects in the game. Like I have a mystical floating hollow tree. You know what? I'm gonna keep it. It's also a big tree. It looks beautiful. All right. Quest: leave Eternal Land. I wonder if now that I did her thing, she'll sell me something. I don't think that's related, but maybe it is. Okay, built a planter box. I don't want to, but okay. I will plant some peppercorn, some mushroom seeds, white petunias. Yeah, I'll just plant everything I got, and eventually it will grow. Let me see if she has anything to say. Nope, she's just a permanent fixture here. Can I delete her? I cannot delete her. Okay. So then you can just leave Eternal Land. Good lord, this lighting quality in my face is terrible. It's only getting worse. Oh shoot, it's already 6. Time flies when you're having fun. It's almost time for me to wrap up. Alright, so yeah, that was Eternal Land. Like I said, it's pretty much your own personal building island, so it's really nice. You can see here, these are my little deviations. They're just kind of roaming around, gathering stuff. They don't actually gather actual materials, they just kind of spawn their own stuff. They look like they're being busy. And because I have like several Digby's over there and several Digby's at this base, you can see how many just everywhere. It's like a swarm of them. Oh yeah, this guy over here. This is one of the other deviations I was telling you about. Lethal Bunny. It's just a Hitman style bunny. It's even got the little barcode on the back of its head, who hunts and skins animals for you. Pretty horrific. Let's see. This is just somebody's random base. Bop. You can come in here and look at all their cool stuff, how they got everything laid out. Kind of like it, very open, kind of like almost like a barn or even maybe a warehouse style. They got a mining platform on top of their building, which is, you know, cool. Actually, it might be a logging platform. That's a logging platform. But yeah, mining platforms are interesting. They don't actually need to be on the ground. And you got somebody else's house right here in front of theirs. This is actually really beautifully done. I really like the overhang roof. I really need to do that. Oh wow, look at how beautiful this is. They made the little garden patch in the center like a little garden. This looks so good. I'm jealous. I'm literally jealous. This almost looks Japanese style, just a little bit. And then you can see they made their own little dining room area. Have a great day. It's kind of like their little craft area right there. I guess their little garage area. It's like an outdoor garage. And then defense units. Over here, doesn't really look like anything over here besides just more open space that looks nice. Ooh, I really like the curve right there. I like what they did. And then they just got a platform which goes up across the top here, which I really dig. I like that. Then what about here? I can't open their... Oh, I can open their door. Okay. This is their bedroom. Nothing too fancy. And then an attic. This is a really nice attic. It definitely gives attic vibes. You got a single solar panel pointing out the window. It's great. Let me log on to my other character real quick. I'll show you all the recipes I've managed to unlock. Relog. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. By the way, anyone that's interested in playing together, PvE server X0040, hard difficulty. Oh yeah, so details. So like these are all the deviations you can get on a PvE server, specifically this one. Just kind of gives you a brief list. And then if you go up above that, it'll tell you which of the ones can also be, what's the word? Like these are the ones that can be special, shiny. And then the season tags kind of tell you what like is different. These were the special monsters that I fought earlier. They're really annoying. And then like special loot, all that fun stuff. Every different server, like it randomizes some things, so it's not always the same. Wait, did I swap to Allura? I don't think I did. We'll find out in a second. You guys can chill with me on a loading screen. But after I show you the rest of the furniture, I'm going to have to get off for the night. I didn't think I was going to last that last hour. Oh, yeah, here we go. So this is my first character. I just transferred her over, so she's still very low level, level 9. I've been crafting salt for experience. Oh, I got some butterfly emblem things. So let's see. Oh, before I do anything, I forgot I wanted to do this. I got my little grow shroom guy. You basically click here, you tell it what seeds you want it to plant, and it will plant them for you. But yeah, let's go. Oh god. I am so thirsty and hungry. So I gave this character build permission, which you can also give build permission to any of your friends. So you could literally build your bases right next to each other and make a mega base. Larry and I did that, which is a lot of fun. Okay. You can see here some of the stuff I built and saved. I don't think I can build it, but I can show you it. Whew. You can kind of see here. It's really cute, actually, that it allows you to see that. Can I don't want to change the name. Oh, cool! You can actually tell it to ignore furniture, facilities, and all that stuff. That's nice. But anyway, you can see here. This is what I started with. I was still working on a design, but you can see my garage right there. Kind of. I can't seem to. Can I preview it? Oh, okay. Okay, I just can't move it around, which makes it kind of hard to show off. But my garage is right there. On the back, I had like pumps and refineries, so it's kind of hidden out of the way. I can't really see. This is server, so it's on the regular, not the novice. It is server 40, effectively. Right here is where I had all my deviations and all the stuff that made them happy. Above that, I had all my electric eels for my generators, kind of like in an attic. Over here is supposed to be like my crafting facilities and like gardening stuff down here. I kind of made a little bit of like an outdoor base in a way. I'm not content with the design, but I really like it still regardless. Ah, more Wii Shop stuff. Anyway, let me show you some of the furniture I have unlocked on this character. You can see here how I unlocked the industrial chandelier. Let's just get all up in here. So first things first, get rid of this ugly light. Install this beautiful chandelier. Look at that. Can even do some string lights if I wanted to. I don't think that actually does anything. Got some neon signs. I got some like a light that I can hang outside. Bop. Bop, 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 bop. I could also do a street light if I wanted to. I don't know if that's gonna fit very well, but it would fit there. Oh. I have a little wooden countertop bar. I do not have enough wood to use it, but I do have it. Little classic round table. You can see in this character I've unlocked so much more. More couches, more chairs. So if I want to put like an actual couch here somewhere. There you go. Furnishing items. I have a metal shelf, which these, a lot of people love them for storage, like putting their containers on, their chests. But I like the little thing I have over there. I could put a full-size bookcase if I wanted to. I could craft some rugs. I can even put an exhaust fan and an AC unit outside, because why not? Various shelves. Oops, out of logs now. Okay, no shelves. I have decorative items. Can I craft more than one sheep? No. That just traveled with me is all. I can craft beer bottles. I could craft cardboard boxes, because why not? Newspapers, because, you know, what hoarder's home isn't complete without newspapers. That little llama plush I was telling you about. I also have some of these. These are like pictures of all the bosses. It's part of an event you could get. I have a couple of plants that I made myself. You can see here I could just put like an entire wall of plants somewhere. And then of course you have like the little ones. You can put like a little strand there, a thicker strand there. Yeah, kind of here and there. Really, if you have all of them, you can kind of really shape your own thing. A couple of potted plants. I don't think I unlocked all of these. I think some of these are just little furniture pieces that came with me. More pictures. I have like all the pictures, but apparently I don't have any rubber. There you go. Oh, mini sign holder. I'm like, how's that entertainment? Oh, and I got collection things. So here's another little model that you can get. That one is an umbrella rainfall reaper. And I also got this little thing, which I think is just gaudy and ugly. I hate it. But yeah, pretty much all of these I unlocked myself. The bathroom sink, the tub, the shelves. Like, you can unlock a fair amount of stuff, and I'm not even close to being finished. Oh, I could put a much better bed. Here, that's what I'll do. I'll get rid of this one. Also, I don't want to keep that rug. And I'll place a much better bed. And then, for the piece de resistance, I'll put the little sheep on top of the bed. Bump. There you go. And this is the outfit your character starts in. It's awful. Look, it's already a cozy little home. It's not perfect by any means, but the fact that I did this all for free, not bad. Fairly limiting on what you can do unless you're willing to drop money, but still... Oh, I almost forgot. So I also have prints on this character. I've unlocked a fair amount of them. So, like, let's just say you didn't want the stone floor, I could make all of this wood. So, look at that. Much nicer. Interior ceiling will go... There we go. Now we don't have all the support beams. Although the, the light is clipping hard. Can I fix it? No, now it just doesn't go on the ceiling. Alright, you just stay there then. We're probably not going to look up very much anyway. You can also just change the floor to anything you want. Bam. Got a couple of designs. I think this one is particularly ugly. Just looks like it just looks old and used. I guess it really depends on what kind of vibe you're going for. And then we can do the interior walls. Dang, look at that. Beautiful. I mean, it doesn't quite match the only thing I really hate about the wallpaper, specifically the wainscoting, is you can't really do them above too unless you want a border, and then that just kind of looks weird. Checkered yellow brick we could do regular brick. Huh. Do something like that. That doesn't look too bad. What about just like an off-white latex? Nah, that doesn't look good, but it doesn't look bad. Peacock? That looks bad. So I think something like that. Or the off-white one looks best. I think the off-white latex. I hate to say it. It looks kind of ugly, but whatever. And then the floor looks good, and then even on the outside, on the roof. If you don't want like the shingles, you can do these. Or these hexagonal tiles. I just hate the color. The color is bad. I don't like the color. It could be literally anything else. I do like that though. Kind of makes it look like a tin roof. However, they do not line up. So buyer beware. I can also remove wallpaper. And then we can also do the exterior if we so chose. I don't think red brick is the answer. Could just do a different color on the outside. Actually, the blue looks really cute. The other problem is it doesn't do corners very well. Ugh. I think that looks fine as it is. Although I'm curious what we could do about the upper part right there. Brick, maybe? I don't think any of the other ones look good. I can try a white again. That looks horrific on the outside, so we'll just stick to the brick. I think the red brick looks slightly better. Oh, and then like, I think that's technically a ceiling. Yeah. So I did like the nice wood paneling there. And then like walls, I don't know what to do with the walls. Square white tile if we want it to look like a bathroom. Ugh. I guess that would be good for a bathroom if you just hated everything. I wouldn't want that. Probably just like a different wainscoting. Bam. Like, look at how quickly we put together a very beautiful little house. Fairly minimal effort. Like it could still be way better, don't get me wrong, but not bad at all. All right, gonna go ahead and wrap up this. Oh, this is out of notifications. Oh, activity rewards. That's nice. It is a PvE server. It is a hard PvE. I don't think there's any way to look at it from here, but I can just log out real quick. Oops, no. So, this is the server I'm on. You would go to Manbus. You would go to server PvE X0040. It shouldn't be full, because it's still fairly new. What do you mean you can't transfer to your regular server? Either way, this is the server I'm on. You can add Laura, which is gonna be my main, I guess, eventually. I guess it's more my alt right now. And then Keldora is the one I'm currently playing the most of right now. For anyone that's interested in playing together or just being on the same server as me. And then, let's see. Evolutionist Call is PvP, and they just released a new one called Prismverse Clash, I guess. Which I think is interesting, but I think I will wait until I've played the game a little bit more to try to PvP. But yeah, that's about everything, guys. I'm gonna go and wrap it up since I'm already a little past my streaming time. I hope you all enjoyed this. If you'd like to see more, comment below. If you'd like to see more of me just building in this, or me fighting, or showing off my builds or farming spots, again, let me know. I'm more than happy to show you guys, and I can only assume what I think you'll like, considering I almost didn't show off any building at all. Have a good night, guys. I'll see you guys next week. And of course, if you ever want to talk to me outside of streaming, join my Discord. I'm always there. May not always reply quickly, but I'm there. Until then, I'll see you guys.